What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Pokemon Masters EX discussion video. Now, it's been a hot minute since I've done anything Pokemon Masters related because I've had issues with using my Chromecast with my phone, so streaming Masters has been hard. I can still kind of record it in a way. I did record my polls for Swimsuit Chris. I just didn't upload them because recording them was a pain. I did the video though, I just didn't upload it. I felt like it probably wasn't going to end up being very good because I also had to do multiple sessions. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We have a sync pair discussion video to get into. I'm going to be talking about Gloria and URSHIFU this time. So Gloria and URSHIFU are a pair that I would really like to have. I like URSHIFU as a Pokemon. I think this is Rapid Strike style, so it's a water one. And it sucks because we have so many water types in the game as it is. But let's take a look at what they do. So they are a tech unit because, of course, they're a tech unit. Why would they be something else that I would like? But the stats are looking pretty okay. A lot of HP, pretty decent attack, decent speed. Those are the main things, the main stats there. Let's look at the passive. It's Pokémon Scout as well, coming in on July 14th. Today's July 11th, as the day I'm recording this. Water type, Weak to Electric. Punishing Strike 9. Lowers the target's defense by 1 stat rank when it uses attack against it hits. If the user has a multi-strike effect, lowers the target's defense by 1 stat rank for each hit. Alright, I kind of want URSHIFU. Oh, God. So Surging Strikes is obviously going to be here now because of that, and it's pretty cool. Resurging Strike 4 has it's a 50% chance of charging the user's move gauge by 1 when an attack move hits. It has a multi-strike attack that has 50% chance of... Oh, God. Oh, so this is just going to be move gauge replenish the Pokemon. Except in certain circumstances, the user sync move lands as a crit. What? Why? Why did they do that? Oh no, that sounds dangerous. Okay, that's really good because what that means with URSHIFU, you don't have to worry about your sync move not being a crit under normal circumstances. Under normal circumstances, obviously being, you know, things like barring crit shield, barring vigilance, etc., etc. So that's why they had the specify except in certain circumstances. So let's take a look at the moves here, and we can see we have Surging Strikes. I love this move. It's really busted, but you know what? That's how it is. Attacks 3 times in a row. Except in certain circumstances, each successful hit lands in a crit. Again, certain circumstances, having crit shield up or having vigilance, because you can't crit under those conditions. Iron Head, 30% chance to flinch, close combat. Lowers the user's defense and sped up by 1 rank. We know what those 2 moves do. And then Flow Like Water reduces the sync move countdown by 1 and raises the user's attack by 3 stat ranks. Okay, cool. So you get -4 sync countdown by using this twice, because you get 1 for using the move and then an additional 1 because of the effect, and then you get your +4 attack. Now, surprisingly, URSHIFU doesn't have inherent crit rate up. Not like it really needs it though, because Surging Strikes is going to be what you're probably going to click anyway, and that's going to crit. So just sync move. So you really only need to raise your attack. Having raised speed would be nice too, but you have 2 other members of your team to cover that, and you will likely be getting your move gauge recovery off of Recharge Strike 4. And you'll be lowering the defense of the target you're hitting by 1, regardless of what move you'll be hitting them with. And with Surging Strikes, you'll have a chance of lowering it 3 times. Well, you will lower it 3 times. It's just a matter of if their stats can be lowered or not, really. So that's really good. Let's take a look at the Dynamax and the Gigantamax move. G-Max Rapid Flow. In certain conditions, successful hits with this attack become critical hits. Again, I've already went over it, but you know that. Noise passives, passive damage that will reduce the damage of this attack. Yep, just like URSHIFU in the melee games. That's pretty cool. Noise passive skills that would protect the target against a critical hit. Okay, that's really good. Yep, it's like main games. Ignores the damage guard next effect as well. Yep, that makes sense. That's really what's the word? Mindful? No. Faithful to how it is in the mainline games. It incorporates URSHIFU'S ability alongside how he can just pierce protect, which is quite nice as well. Max Steel Spike, we know what that does. Raises defense of allied stat pairs, sync pairs by 2 stat ranks, and then Max Knuckle, we know what that does. Raises the attack of allied sync pairs by 2 stat ranks. Your if you want, you can have Urshifu use Max Knuckle, or Max Steel Spike. I think G-Max Rapid Pulse Hardware is going to be using Urshifu for most of the time. But obviously, if you're using it on a Steel Weak stage or a Fighting Weak stage, then you know you might want to go for the do max moves. Rapid Master Root Water Impact. That just sounds like it's a generic sync move, and it probably is, to be honest. And for the sync move, the more the target's defense is lower, the greater the power of this attack. Okay, and because this is a 6-star EX pair, I'm sorry, because it's a tech pair, you get a 50% boost on your sync move, so you're gonna crit, and then it does more damage the more the target's defense has been lowered, on top of just taking more damage because of lower defense. And whatever sync move multipliers Urshifu has in its grid. So speaking of the grid, let's go see it. Okay, so here we are looking at Urshifu's sync grid, and real quick here, I'm just looking around here because there's only 2 sync move multipliers here. Kind of surprising for a tech unit, but you know what? It's already got some nice things inherently, so let's take a look at what else we have. We have Insult to Injury. The more the target's defense is low, the more it powers up the user's moves. Really good to start. Combos well with his passive. Quick Cure removes Confused, Flinching, or Trap the first time they occur each battle. Relentless. The more the target's defense has been lowered, the more powerful the user sync moves. There's a fat multiplier right there. Tripping Strike 9 has 100% chance of lowering the target's speed by 1 stat rank when the user's move against it hits. If the move has a multi-strike tag, 100% chance of... That's actually... Oh, I don't like that. But I don't like that like in a good way for you, right? That just sounds like it's going to it's going to make things very dangerous for the opposition. But also, maybe that might be a relevant thing later on. I don't know. It's really good for stages that have, you know, like inertia or ramming speed, so that you can kind of neuter their damage while you're still setting up to do your damage and kill them. Hunter's Instinct. The more the target speed has been lowered, the more powers it moves. Okay, that's very, very good. Combos with Tripping Strike 9. I like it. I like it. You're trying to move MP Refresh. You don't really need this, to be honest, because you're gonna max out your attack anyway. Sure, you can spam it to get to your sync move, I guess, but you're already going at -4 if you're using your trainer refresh, or your trainer move twice, so I don't think that's really needed. Racing Rain 2 quickly charges the move gauge whenever it's raining. Not bad. We have quite a few Surging Strike nodes up here as well. Surprisingly, though, we don't have... Yeah, I don't see any max move nodes on you, on Urshifu. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Iron Head, move gauge refresh 3. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Surging Strike's move gauge refresh 3 as well. Iron Head aggravation, so a higher chance to flinch. Nice, nice, nice. Max double down 3 powers up the user's max moves that are super effective. Very, very nice. Giovanni has that as well. I think Giovanni has that. Giovanni might have that for a regular move, or just maybe just a sync move. Endurance. When the user enters the battle with full HP, applies an enduring effect to it. Okay, that's not bad. That's a little bit more niche or situational than the other passives, but you know, that's nice. Adrenaline 1 reduces the sync move countdown by 1 the first time the user's sync move is used in battle. I don't see a world where this is going to be too relevant, to be honest. Just because things are probably going to be dead by the time Urshifu syncs. Unless maybe like your team can't support the, like, you can't get a fast KO on the opposition before you know, before their sync move, so you want to go a little bit faster. So I don't really see this as being all that useful. There'll probably be some stages where it might be useful, but more often than not, I don't think it's going to be very useful. Stacking Strike 9 has a chance of raising the user's crit hit strike by 1 when it move hits if the crit... oh, okay. So here's where your inherent crit comes in for Urshifu. You don't really need to grab this either. Just because you're gonna have two other Pokemon anyway, probably one that raises crit. This does allow Urshifu to be very, very self-sufficient though. With this right here, and then here we have the close combat move gauge refresh 3 alongside some close combat nodes as well. Urshifu's grid, it's all right. It has some things here that like I really like. I'm really like lukewarm on, like like adrenaline, kind of on this. Endurance might be okay. It'll definitely be useful in stages where maybe you make some mistakes, or like I said, or you're not fully prepared for the stage. Like maybe you have Urshifu and then like you don't really have much else to use for that stage, or maybe you're going for like a solo run of something. Maybe you can get away with that, or solo or duo run of a Champion Stadium or something like that. All in all, though, I think Urshifu is a very, very good unit. Like I said, I would like to have him as well, but because of pitying Single Suit Chris, my gems are quite low. But Urshifu is also a water type Pokemon, and I think that's one of the types that's a hard sell in general in Masters, because water is such a crowded type. We have so many fantastic water types. You know, we have Archie and Kyogre, May and Swampert. We don't have too many physical water types off the top of my head anyway. I can't think of. I think a lot of them are special. I mean, Chris and Relegated did just finally get their EX, so I mean, I can just spam and abuse that for the time being. Grim's Torpedo is also another good option as well. But yeah, you just pair Urshifu with someone that raises his crit, and you'll be good to go. Or actually, this might be decent in Battle Villa. So you can just spam Urshifu's attack. Oh wait, no, you don't even need to do that, because doesn't on this crit certain strikes? Yeah, certain strikes just crits. I mean, I guess if you're not using Surging Strikes, but this is 3 times in a row. It's gonna lower the defense, and it's gonna crit. So maybe not even for Battle Villa. I guess if you're doing Battle Villa and like you want to not use Surging Strikes, I suppose. Well, at that case, like this might be useful too, but more from that, I don't really see those being useful. But yeah, you can pair Urshifu with a lot of units and just be okay. Rain obviously will be good. Raises power of water type moves. Racing Rain as well. But yeah, I think Urshifu is a very, really solid Pokemon. It just happens to be coming at a very, very bad time, I think, because Anniversary is right around the corner, so this is probably bait for that. But I do think if you pull Urshifu, I don't think that you would be disappointed with having him on your team. So yeah, that's going to be it for this discussion alongside Urshifu. Let me know what you guys think down below about Urshifu. Like I said, I like the Pokemon, I just can't pull for it. But yeah, that's it for me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.